What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. We're going to take a look at a lot of charts. As always, Bitcoin lower highs. We're going to take a look at the weekly as well, and futures contract BTC dominance. Try to get an idea of what could happen in the short term, and we're also going to do some TA on Mr. Miggles. This one I think has $1 billion market cap. It's a meme play. Yes, it is, and it's dropping. How low can it go? I think it can go lower. We're also going to look at Creo soon and Sinverse. Interesting chart there. So without further ado, let's do this. Bitcoin, baby. Gotta know what the king is doing. And consolidation. I thought Sunday, I was looking at this, I thought it was starting to move up, and then this was Saturday and Sunday, these two little candles. But this to me looks like possible continuation or consolidation into before continuation. Okay, so we'll see. Do we have to come back down here, 61,254 to make a retest? It's possible. Here's something that's interesting as well. Okay, high, lower high, and if it tops out here, lower high. Could it be that it's just constricting and it's going to constrict around this kind of area right here, make a smaller pattern of this? And if that happens, what does that mean? Well, to me, it would mean that it's getting set for a big move. Okay, long consolidation and then constricting to me is bullish. Okay, and just a lot of stuff overall tells me bullish. Although we're having a red day, it's opportunity. That's all it really is. Even if it just hangs out right around here, it doesn't go much higher than 64, and it doesn't go much lower than 61 or 66, 60,600, right? Just like right here for a little while. End of September, I think we're going up. Historically, remember, August and September are historically negative months for Bitcoin, but that doesn't mean really much. The pattern doesn't have to always, well, it could be that this one is positive, but it could also be the other way. Let's take a look at the weekly, try to see if we can get some clarity there. All right, every candle represents a week, right? This is August the 5th. This is the 12th. After this big drop, I like this. I like seeing this because this is to me a reversal pattern, and there was a big fight right here. Look at all these long wicks all the way down here to 49,000, and at the end of the day closed positive and above this line. Same thing, and then it's just kind of a struggle in this area for a while before who wins? Boom, the bulls. And here we are. Maybe this is it, or maybe it does do something similar to this. That would be a continuation or a reversal. In this case, it was a reversal. Let's see what happens. That's very early. This candle right here that we're on right now, this red one closes on Sunday, so maybe it's just creating a wick. Maybe it wicks down a little bit more. We'll see. Or maybe it's just a continuation, or maybe later this week we go a little higher. All right. None of that would really surprise me, and really none of that really changes. Look at this, guys. I mean, it's just sideways consolidation. All right. I believe in the 4-year cycle, so I believe that my bias is towards the upside. Okay, so even though we might be going sideways, even if we retest 61,000, I think we'd stay right around there, oscillate maybe back up to 65, 66 in September, and do a whole lot of nothing, basically. But altcoins, let's see what would happen to altcoins BTC dominance. Let's do that. Let's look at that first. Let's go back to the daily. And it's starting to move up after a little consolidation period. What do you know? We've been right on track with that. Let's see how high it goes. How has others fared, which is to me important. Altcoins, right? Minus top 10. Last 2 days have been dropping. This one looks like it really wants to test that 2 billion, the 200 billion mark again. We played with it for so long, and I guess there is some strength here. So there's some importance to this line right here. So let's see how long. Hopefully we keep it as support, and this is a bounce off point where we do something like this, come back up. Eventually that will happen. I think we are like a month away, a month and a half, or maybe it happens a little sooner. Maybe it happens later this week, right? Things are looking pretty decent. It's just a boring day in the market. I was looking through here, and I see that the volume, I like looking at volume. The volume is down pretty much on a lot of these projects. Okay, we want good volume, but it's down across the board today. Just the way that it is, guys. Ebbs and flows. I think everything is going to be fine. I know some people are just very they can't handle this, but I can. This is nothing. This is fine. It's all good. See how low we go, or if we rebound, or if we just kind of stay right down here, this little zone for a little for this week, right? Let's see how long we sideways. Basically consolidation for the next few days, maybe it's a pump. I don't know. But I would say my base case would be maybe a little bit of consolidation, just building out a little zone right here, a small little zone. I don't know if we come back down here, but if we do, I'm expecting a bounce. Okay, if we do, let's see. And now let's look at what else. What else did I want to talk to you guys? Oh yeah, futures chart. Let's look at futures chart. Solid dominance. This is interesting. It's trying to get back into this triangle. As you can see, the lower highs. Oh, you know what? Let's go back and the lower highs, right, for Bitcoin. Right, if we can't get past this area, but the lower lows, that was broken. Okay, so this was a higher low right here on the 14th of August. Okay, so see a little diamond pattern maybe. Anyways, the bigger pattern is still just sideways consolidation. All right, but this is positive, man. Again, this leads me to believe that, you know, we are going to get more concentrated maybe in this area, in this little area, or this area right here, in between these two lines. Right, that's what that makes me think. All right, now let's take a look at some other stuff. What else? BTC dominance. Yeah, we already showed that. We showed that. TXY. If this is not a reason to think that Bitcoin is going to pump eventually, I don't know what is. Okay, that thing just keeps dropping. It's going to touch this 100. Let's see if it keeps it. I just didn't think it would happen so fast. That was crazy. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones really quick. Dow Jones is like at new all-time highs basically. NASDAQ is having more of a red day. That's fine. Look at this nice pump V shape. Everything has to take a breather, guys. Everything. Okay, so including these markets. So we are just nearing all-time highs again. Looks good to me, guys. All right, looks good to me. Eventually, Bitcoin will. Let's take a look at gold. We don't really look at gold too much here, but it's new all-time highs. Okay, man, things are looking good. Now let's take a look at some altcoins, because that's where I believe the money is really made. Okay, we have to watch what's going on with the markets, but altcoins. First one is Miggles, 28.2 million market cap. The volume is here says 500, but it's higher. I think it's like, even though today it's a low jet. Let's take a look. Soonverse volume for 500,000 on 1.9 million market cap. Sinverse 2.2 million on 793,000 market volume. And there's Mr. Miggles, 29.8 million market cap right now, and a volume of $2.8 million. Okay, so they still have good volume. I've seen it as high as 5 to 6 million. So I mean, it's down a lot, and it's dropping, and I think it can drop lower. I'm still extremely bullish on the project. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely bullish on the project, but just based on what the chart says, guys, I gotta go on that. I would be nibbling here. I mean, I'd be nibbling here, right? Under 3 cents, hell yeah. But let's see if it drops. I think maybe it could drop a little bit below, test it. Doesn't mean it's gonna drop down here, although it wouldn't surprise me. I would kind of nibble, wait if it does come down, because if it could happen that we go down to 0.006, 0.007, or just right above, like where this is right here, more or less 0.01, 13, 12. It wouldn't surprise me. Let's look at the Miggles over here. You know, if you look at these two lines and these two lines, or even this bottom line right here, they look pretty parallel. So I mean, it looks more or less like it could just be oscillating, and if it oscillates, then it could go all the way down here. In this case, on this chart, if that happened today, and I don't think it would, but you never know. 0.016, 0.017. I think maybe we could stop there, or we do something like we did here, drop it low at 0.014, 0.0112. All right. Got to be prepared, guys. Okay, but I would just be nibbling and waiting to see if it touched the line, see what happens, see where it bounced. Nibbling, waiting, watch the market, make sure that the market's not going to go in a downtrend, and then just hold on for dear life. Position yourself if you believe in the project and hold on for dear life. But the chart says maybe it could come down here. It's possible. Okay, it wouldn't surprise me. Let's see if it holds right here at the 2 cents, and that we don't lose 2 cents, right? Because then we'd get down to 1.6, or maybe even down 0.014. All right, that's how I see Miggles. Hugely bullish on the project. This would be a gift. Okay, if you're accumulating it, this would be a gift. I think, yeah, Miggles is gonna do really well. Let's look at some other projects. I think Miggles is a meme play, by the way. No utility. Talking about projects with utility, gaming, in the gaming space, Creo and Soonverse, really low caps. I think Creo is like $1 million, and I'm sorry, 7 million market cap. Soonverse is a 1.9 million market cap. Oh, and let's take a look at the volume really quick. Soonverse is a 1.9 million market cap and $414,000 in volume. Okay, daily volume. Interesting. I'd like to see it higher. Eventually we will. Let's see if I can find where is Creo. Here we go. 9.7 million market cap, 1.7 million volume. I like that. I like those numbers. Is this under 10 million market cap? I like these numbers. Creo and Soon do similar things. They're in gaming, and I think gaming is going to have a renaissance. I've already mentioned it. Underperformed the first half of the cycle, of the bullish cycle, and I think it's going to overperform this second half of the bullish cycle. So I would look at low cap gaming gems like the ones I just mentioned, because these things could pump really hard. Like Creo, people think it could get to $1. It's at 3 cents. And soon people think it could get between $1 and $3. Let's take a look at these charts. All right. Creo is also one of those first movers, the ones that I've been looking at. Like, this thing pumped really nicely from this low. Okay, that's a nice looking chart. That this happens, it's a gaming play. You have to understand these things are extremely volatile. Where can it bounce off of? 0.029. This is what you wait for. You don't buy here, although it's tempting, right? I was looking at buying here. I would have bought here if I was able to, and then you could have gotten that. But this is, if you're looking to accumulate, you wait, and then you wait for something like this. And this is where I'd be accumulating, nibbling to see what happens in the next couple of days. I don't know if it goes to below 0.029. This is at 0.034 right now. Talking about Creo engine. Okay. Another gaming play, Soonverse, and both of these they deal with multiple games. Okay, they help other projects. They're incubators. Interesting. So you're not just putting it all on just one game and the success of that one franchise. There could be many. There could be many that come from it, and all they really need is one success for them to really take off. Okay. Anyways, Soonverse, you saw the numbers, 0.016, and right now this is a bullish chart too, similar to Creo, and a lot of the gaming plays have taken off of their highs. I mean, off of their recent lows, off the bottom. So they are showing strength. Okay, obviously it's dependent on what the rest of the market does. Anyways, Soonverse right here, this line right here, represented by the number 0.0066. We're seeing rejection, but this still looks like it could try a few times to see if we can break through. If we break through this 0.006, then I see some pretty good skies up until a penny, right? More or less right here. Yeah, up until a penny. So I mean, this could possibly keep going, but first we have to break through here. If not, we can see some rejection. Let's see how low it goes after that. But so far so good, looking good. I like this project, Soonverse. I don't like the volume, but it's still tiny. So the volume is not bad relative to its size. And Sin, let's look at this interesting chart right here. Chart wise, disappointing. This was interesting. I thought, oh, look at this huge breakout. But this is what Sin has done before. Okay, just big pumps followed by the dump. And right now, the dump 0.003. Maybe we'll come back down here. I'd like to see it, have it stay right around here, show some strength, and maybe go sideways for a little while. You know, to try to see if we can get back up to 0.005, get back up to a penny. Let's see. Fundamentally, man, but the chart and the fundamentals, I don't know, not adding up, but that happens. Yeah. Depends on you if you want to believe it. I mean, if you want to have conviction in your play, or if you think maybe I'll cut ties. But the project fundamentally, man, it looks good. But this is one where it's just focusing on one franchise, right? But GTO, a game, Grand Theft Auto, I don't know, but I still see it. Let's see what happens. There's still time. There's still time for things to move. But you got to be watching it. You know, if it continuously underperforms, then you have to set it aside, or unless you really believe, or unless you're an insider or something. You know, you have to have some other information for you to want to buy it. Other than the fact that it's cheap, you know, a couple $100,000, few $100 to put in here, Yeah, and then see what happens, because these things can pump, man. First, meme coins, right? Meme coins are the most risky in a risky crypto world. And then after that, after meme coins, it's gaming plays. Wow. Okay, so I think we're done, guys. We looked at a lot of charts. I gave you my opinion. Miggles looks like it still has more downside, but that is opportunity. And Bitcoin looks like just sideways. Just looking to see maybe if we start going sideways. My bet would be sideways. Okay, build out a little high and low, and then kind of go sideways, get smaller, constrict before eventual move up higher. So I see it, guys. Let me know what you think. If you can, leave a comment. If you can, please subscribe and leave a like if you liked it. With all that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.